let's reset the scene. If you're just tuning in, folks, you're seeing these pictures on the Las Vegas Strip. We know that 2 people are dead. There are at least 26 wounded, 12 in critical condition. We're setting up here. These are live pictures, I believe. Yeah, LJ, these are live pictures right here, and we're waiting for the police to begin a briefing. So we don't want to go too far from this picture. Let's listen. Is this a mic check, or are they ready to start? Looks like they're almost ready here. And we'll be able to get an update of where they think the shooter was. We want to get a confirmation again. They believe this is just one shooter. So we will get confirmation again on what they know and whether this is still an active shooter situation or whether they have their suspect, and let us know what's happening with the victims on site.
You can see it's 1:30 local time. The shooting opened at 10:30, so it's been about 3 hours. 2 have been confirmed dead, at least 24 injured. Again, you can hear from the video we showed you earlier, this was an automatic weapon. From what we hear and what we've been reported, an elevated position here is what took place at the Route 91 Harvest Country Music Festival, 10:30 local time.
And I'm here to talk to you about the tragic event that's taken place, and it's currently taking place at the Mandalay Bay out on the Las Vegas Boulevard South. We experienced an active shooter situation approximately 10:08 p.m. tonight, this evening. We had calls come into dispatch of multiple shots being fired from the direction of the Mandalay Bay towards the Route 91 concert that was taking place on the east side of Las Vegas Boulevard. Through investigation and response, we determined there was a shooter on the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay. Officers responded to that location and engaged the suspect at that location. He is dead currently. He has been identified. He is a local resident. I will not release his name at this time, but we are interested in a companion that is traveling with him, and her name is, and I will provide you the name, so please be accurate on this, is Mary Lou Danley, Marilou, last name spelled Danley. She is a Asian female, approximately 4'11", 4'11", weight of 111 pounds. We have not located her at this time, and we are interested in talking to her for follow-up. 2 vehicles we're interested in locating, and we need your assistance with that. We have a Hyundai Tucson with Nevada plate 114 Baker 40 B40, and a Chrysler Pacifica Touring Nevada plate 19 D401. These are the plates registered to the suspect that we located at the Mandalay Bay. So there's a couple of things that need to occur at this time. One is the Red Cross is responding to the headquarters here at the police department at 400 South Martin Luther King to receive any phone calls from family members who are trying to locate their family that attended the concert and aren't unable to contact them. So that number will be established here shortly, and we'll get it out to you to publicize it here shortly. Additionally, anybody that may have cell phone video or any type of video associated with this event that would be a benefit to the investigation, please respond to the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department headquarters at 400 South Martin Luther King, and we will take custody of that video. So if you have it, you evaluate it, and you think it would be a benefit, please bring that down to the headquarters. So family members, if you are unable to call or you do not want to wait for a call and you want to respond in person, we have set up a family retreat area for you to respond so we can help you locate your loved ones here at the headquarters. So you will be contacted by a police officer here at the headquarters, and they will direct you to where you need to go. Standing with me is Special Agent in charge of the FBI, Aaron Rouse. He is assisting with the investigation, which is ongoing. And then we have Fire Chief Greg Castle from Clark County Fire, and they are assisting with all the victims. Now, as far as number of victims, I cannot give you an accurate number at this point. We have well in the excess of 100 plus injured and excess of 20 plus that have died at this point. So we will get those numbers to you accurately as soon as we can. But please bear with us. This is an ongoing investigation, but we are comfortable that the primary aggressor in this event has expired or passed away and is no longer a threat. There's been multiple phone calls and accusations or conjecture coming through social media that there's multiple shooters at other resorts. That has been proven to be false. Additionally, there's been accusations or beliefs there's some explosives going off. That is also false. The only explosive contained in this event was from our SWAT team breaching the room. So please, we are pretty confident that there is no longer a threat other than we are attempting to locate the person of interest. No, not at this point. We believe it's a local individual. He resides here locally. I'm not at liberty to give you his place of residence yet because it's an ongoing investigation. We don't know what his belief system was at this time. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. No, we have no idea at this point. It's an ongoing investigation. As you can imagine, it just happened. So please bear with us, but we have all the forces to bear from public safety handling the situation. Okay, I'm going to say this one more time. We do not know. It's an ongoing investigation. Right now, we believe he is the sole aggressor at this point, and the scene is static. We are attempting to locate the person of interest. I have two police officers that are currently at the hospital, one in critical condition, the other one minor injuries. But there are other police officers that were off duty attending the concert that have expired. We don't have those individuals identified at this point. I don't know the sequence of events on that. Right now, we believe it's 100 plus injured and 20 plus dead. Okay, and I don't want to give you an accurate number because I do not have it at this point.
Right now, there are still people on lockdown, on the strip. What do you say to people who are afraid right now, or what should they do?
I still want them to shelter in place. They will be contacted by first responders, and they'll advise them when they're free to go. It's better to shelter in place than to be unaware. I'm sorry, ma'am. We believe there's a couple off-duty officers that were attending the concert that may have died. We don't have them identified yet.
Do we know the relationship now?
All I know at this point is they are roommates. I can't give you that now. Yes, we believe so. Yes, absolutely. We are looking for a Hyundai Tucson, unknown color, Nevada plate 114B40. Additionally, we're looking for a Chrysler Pacifica Touring, unknown color, Nevada plate 19D401. Well, it is. It's a devastating time, and it's unfortunate. And, you know, we have been talking about active shooters in the past, and it's unfortunate it did occur here. But we have responded to the scene, and we're doing the best we can to provide safety for the survivors. And right now, we believe it's a sole actor, a lone wolf type actor, and we have the place under control. No, I cannot. All right, thank you very much. We'll do regular briefings, and we'll advise you of the schedule as they come forward. Thank you.
All right, so that's Sheriff Joe Lombardo of the Las Vegas Police Department, and just a sobering assessment there. He cannot give an accurate number of the wounded and dead because they are still uncovering the scope of this heinous act. At least 100 injured, 100 plus injured, he said. 20 plus have died. 2 police officers who were responding. His police officers are in the hospital, one in critical condition, one with other injuries. And he mentioned that off-duty police officers from other municipalities were at the concert, and he said at least one of those is dead.
Here's what the police want you to know, the information that you can help. There is one woman they are searching for, Mary Lou Danley. They describe her as an Asian female, 4'11", 111 pounds. She was with the suspect who has been killed. He is described as a local resident. They will not release his name. He was shot on the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay Hotel. They are also looking for 2 vehicles registered to the suspect, a Hyundai with the license plate 114B40 and a Chrysler Pacifica, the license plate 19D401. The shooting began at 10:30 local time at this Jason Aldean concert. 30,000 people at this outdoor venue, and as you can see, at least 20 already dead.
I will say that they shot this shooter dead at on the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay. So he was in the Mandalay Bay, as you can see, shooting down into the venue. They said that at 10:08 he began shooting. They got reports of multiple shots, and they got in there, engaged with him. 2 of their police officers injured, and he is dead. They described him as a local resident. But I want to bring Jean Casares in here with us this morning, our reporter who's there. They describe him as a local resident who was traveling with a roommate, this companion. They won't say what the man's name is, but they will say her name is Mary Lou Danley, and they need to talk to her. Jean?
That's right. That's exactly right. They just finished this briefing. We're right here on the Las Vegas Strip. They're talking about the Mandalay Bay Hotel. That's right behind me. That is the very large building that you see behind me. It is sort of the beginning of this end of the Las Vegas Strip. And it was at 10:08. And they said that they soon realized that as the shots started coming, that they were coming from the Mandalay Bay across to where the country music concert was, and it believed on the 32nd floor. So at that point of time, officers went to the 32nd floor. They apprehended the suspect. The suspect went down at that point. But they're talking now to the people because there are people that do not know where their family members are. We are continuing to see ambulances go into the scene down the Las Vegas Strip. They're coming out of the scene also. So they have assembled the Red Cross at this point at the police department headquarters so that family members can come. They can try to find where their loved ones are, to see if they are in one of the hospitals, to see if they are safe. They also have an area that is apparently for privacy for the family members, a retreat to be able to find a loved one. So that is happening at the headquarters of the police department. They're saying, as you said, that at least 100 are wounded, and they will not give a total, but for the first time we're hearing that 20 plus are deceased now, including 1 police officer in critical condition. Another Las Vegas police officer has been wounded, and several off-duty Las Vegas police officers were in the country music crowd listening to Jason Aldean perform, and they believe that they may be deceased also. Christine, Dave?
I know, just a tragic turn there. And what's just so heartbreaking about it is even as the investigation begins here, there is still managing the scene. All of these people injured. Police say they can give us no accurate number of injured, 100 plus, Sheriff Joe Lombardo said, and 20 plus deceased in this event.